Hello everyone, it's your girl Celeste coming at you with another video. I know the setup is a little different, but I wanted to try doing stand-up videos because I just wanted to try something new. Let me know what you guys think about these new form of videos that I'm doing. But other than that, I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to be talking about manifesting. If you are new here, my name is Celeste Selly, also known as Celestial Goddess. I talk about all things mental health, spirituality, law of attraction, and anything else that comes up. If that speaks to you, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe so you don't miss weekly motivation and growth tools. So I'm super excited to bring you guys today's video because I am a big believer in manifestation. I've told you guys before that's something I hold near and dear to my heart. So I'm going to give you guys my top 3 ways that I manifest. And before I begin, I want to talk about manifesting is different from reaching a goal. So being able to set a goal for yourself and reaching that goal is different from manifesting, and you can use it interchangeably, but I'm talking about more like I want to manifest like a new car. You can also set a goal for yourself and be like, I'm going to get a new car. But manifesting is just more like it's just gonna happen. You don't really know how, and but you're just gonna make it happen, or the universe is gonna bring it to you. So it's kind of more like woo woo in a sense, rather than setting a goal and being like, I'm going to reach that goal. I just wanted to clarify that before I began so that you guys know the difference. Some people have a lot of difficult time manifesting, and I've always been someone that it came easier to me, and a lot of my family tells me like you're so lucky and things like that, but I truly believe that I'm just a really good manifester, and also I feel like because people have told me I'm so lucky, I inherently believe that I'm so lucky, and so I just keep manifesting things like money and cool like helicopter rides and just cool things that happen. I really think that it's because of my beliefs. And I've told you guys before, your subconscious mind creates your reality, and your beliefs about that create your reality. So I'll get into that in another video again because I love talking about that. 3 ways that I manifest, and I use this all together. And when I use these 3 things all together, my manifestations come way faster. So, the first thing that I do before I manifest, of course, figure out what you want to manifest. And what I do first is I identify any blocks. So, what is it that I want to manifest? Is it money? Okay, do I have blocks when it comes to money? Is there something inside me, a belief system that inherently makes me not like money or think that money doesn't like me? Is there something that happened in my childhood where I believe that money is all evil? And if I have money, I'm going to be an evil person. Identifying those blocks is very important because those things, if you don't kind of chip away at those things in general, then you're never going to be able to get to number 2 and number 3, which I'm going to explain later. But and I've said before in my channel, some blocks are more difficult than others. Money blocks tend to be more difficult for people to get rid of than something like weight blocks, like losing weight. Another difficult one is romantic blocks. It is very hard for people to find love or find a partner because they have blocks about worthiness, about love, things like that. Number 2 that I do to manifest whatever it is I want, I act as if. So this is a lot, like people talk about this one a lot, and it also goes with like being the person that you want to be. Um, so after I've identified the blocks, so I'll use an example with my car. So my Mazda, I bought my Mazda after I graduated from undergrad, and I really wanted to buy a car. I didn't really know how it was going to happen because I've never bought a car before. I didn't really have like a credit built up. Like I didn't have bad credit, but I had never really like taken out anything to build up my credit. So I thought, how am I going to get this car? I didn't really have like a huge down payment, but I really wanted a car. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to act as if I already have that car. So I would get into my loaner car that was a hand me down from my siblings, and I would like act as if that was my Mazda. I would play songs that I knew that I wanted to play in my Mazda, and I would play them and be like, "This is the first song that I'm going to play when I have my new car." And it would get me excited. It would get me believing that I'm going to have that car. And I don't know how it was going to happen, when it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen soon because I was getting myself pumped up for it. But I was acting as if like it was already a done deal. Like if I had already signed a contract and I was going to get it on November 1st, like it became that believable to me to the point where when I did go to the dealership and I went to one dealership, to the first Mazda dealership I went to, I they had a white car in pearl white, which is what I wanted, Mazda 3, and I left that day with that car. And I had nothing to like really give them. Like they took like hardly a down payment and then they gave me like zero interest. It was the most manifesting thing I could ever think of because it just worked out so perfectly. I had already been acting as if. So when I walked into the dealership, I knew like I'm gonna walk out with a car. Like I just knew it because I just had already believed in myself and believed that the universe would give it to me. So acting as if is very, very important. And if you don't identify the blocks first, you're not gonna believe that you're gonna get that car. So the blocks for me when it came to that car was, oh, how am I gonna get the car? I don't have like a down payment. I don't have credit, like all those things. But eventually, when I was able to work through that and like push those away, when I started, it kind of interchanges because when I started acting as if, the blocks went away because I was like, okay, so what if I don't have all these things that I'm supposed to have when you're gonna go buy a car? Like, it doesn't matter. I'm manifesting this. The universe is gonna give it to me. Okay, so identify blocks, act as if. Okay, number three, and this one is kind of hard sometimes. They're all kind of hard when you really, really want something. It kind of pushes it further away from you. So this is why number three is very important. Let go. Back to my Mazda story. I got to the point where I was like, I want it so bad. I want it so bad. Like, what month am I gonna get it? Like, I believed I was gonna get it, but I was like, when is it gonna happen? And so eventually I just thought, you know what? It's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna let go of it has to be now. See, when I did that, that's when my parents were like, okay, like let's go on Wednesday. So I feel like when you let go, it tells the universe that I'm okay with or without it, even though I've been acting like I have it. It's not that I need it. And when you need something so bad, the universe repels it away from you. It's kind of like I feel like it's like teaching you a lesson. Oh, you need this so bad. Well, then I'm not going to give it to you because you need to be okay with or without it. And I think letting go, that's the part of letting go that's very important. Knowing that you're going to be okay with or without it. And I know that you did all these other things to try and manifest. And you're like, what do you mean, Celeste? I need to be okay with letting it go. Like, didn't I just act like I had a car? Yes, but when you're almost so close to having it, you tend sometimes we tend to have that neediness of like, I need it, I need it, I need it. And then it goes further away from you. And then that's when people are like, okay, well, this isn't gonna happen. Like I'm not even gonna have the manifestation. And then you get back to square one. So when you let go fully and you're like, you know what, I'm okay with or without it. And I know that it's going to come. And not on my timeline, but on the timeline of when the universe says it's gonna happen, then or divine timing, then that's when everything flows and it happens. So, letting go is huge and can be very difficult as well. As I think the easiest one is to act as if, but identify blocks and letting go is hard. But I think letting go is the hardest because sometimes we just want something so bad that it's hard for us to let go. It's hard for us to say, I'm okay with or without it because we've attached ourselves to it. We've attached ourselves to that manifestation, that outcome, that person, whatever it is, that love, that marriage, that wedding, that child, whatever it may be, like we attach ourselves so much to it. And when we realize that suffering, we will always suffer if we are always attached, and you just learn to let go, then you'll realize that like we are in control of our own suffering and we could just let go of any attachments to anything. And that's when the life flows a little bit better and the universe rewards us. And honestly, letting go is such a freeing feeling because you let go and you realize that, like, I can be happy right now. I can be happy right now with a new car, without a new car, whatever it may be. I can be happy right now. And if anyone watches Abraham Hicks, she talks about that, about the vortex. There's a vortex that we have all of our manifestations in. And when we're like, oh, I want it, I want it, I want it, it stays far away from us. But when we're just being and we're vibrational in our happy, joyous, loving energy, everything we want just comes to us because the universe knows what we want and it's just waiting to give it to us. Those are the three things that I do to manifest. And let me tell you, I manifest a lot of things and I'm continuing to manifest a lot of things. Like I said, everyone always tells me, "Oh my gosh, you always get money and you always get this." And like I always randomly get things, but it's because I believe that I'm a person who gets those things. I believe I'm a lucky person. I believe this, that, or the other. I hope that this was helpful to you guys, and I hope that you're able to use this in your own way, tweak it, make it yours, whatever it is. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this new setup. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.